Got to run soon. I'm late to a meeting.
Howdy.
Hey there. Always nice to see a new face. First time in New Atlantis? Oh yeah? And yet here we are, only just meeting for the first time. Tell you what, as a hometown boy, I'll give you one on the house. Let me know if there's anything I can get you. You know, I had a guy in here last week ranting that General Shao ought to send the Marines down into the well. I'm usually all for letting folks speak their mind. Most times it can't be helped after a few drinks. But that was just too much. Anybody stuck living in the well, it almost certainly isn't by choice. And things down there aren't that bad. Yep. Spaceport traffic keeps me pretty busy. But just between you and me, I've got something in the works that'll change everything. A new drink that'll make this place fit. You would love it, I guarantee. Only, I can't make you one right now. I made a deal with a hauler to bring me some small samples of an but it never showed up. Turns out the guy I hired was also hired by a few other folks. Security got wind, and the whole lot was impounded. Now they're... I submitted all. And really, I'm not even certain. I need to get my hands on that cargo. I really do. It's gonna... Before we say anything else, I am in no way asking you to do anything that might violate... This is just one friend talking to another friend, asking if maybe that friend could possibly find a way to get her important cargo out of the impound. And if, hypothetically, that were done in a less than 100% legal, you, God, you have... I'm obviously not expecting you or anyone to go in guns blazing and taking hostages or something. I'm not worried. I'm annoyed. Wait, are you saying I should be worried? No, of course not. It'll be fine. Totally. Catch you later.
Hey, this really isn't a good place for civilians to be hanging around. There's something I can help you with? Yeah, I can't really just let you in there. I'm not falling for that. You're not getting past me. This isn't getting us in. Maybe. Need to think about it. The answer's still no. I'm gonna... Watch for the engine blast, will ya?
Always nice to see a new face. Oh, yeah? Tell you what, as a hometown boy, I'll give you one on the house. Let me know if there's anything I... You know, I'm usually all for letting anybody stuck. Sure thing. Yep. I've got something. You would love it, I guarantee. I made a deal with the hub, but it never showed up. Security got... I submitted all the... And really? I need to get my hand... I really do. Before we... I am in no... This is just one friend. And if you, God, you have no... I'm obviously not expecting you or anyone to go in guns blazing and taking hostages or something. I'm not worried. Wait, are you saying... See you around.
Hey, this really isn't... There's something I can help? Yeah. I hope I can trust you. That's what I'm hoping. Thank you. All right, look, don't tell anyone I did this for you. I lose my job over it. If anyone asks, I had nothing to do with this. You got it? 1 second. All right, make it quick.
Hey there, new guy. Hope life is treating you well. Let me know. Oh, no way. You really got it? I probably don't want to know what you did to get this, right? I mean, I certainly hope not. This is a huge deal to me, but it's... Well, look, I can assure this will all be worth it in the end. On top of that, you get free drinks. Not like unlimited free drinks, but you want a little pick-me-up now and then? I got you covered. I need some time to work on what comes next. But this? Well, ridiculous if you ask me. Anyway, that's the sort of high-stakes stuff people talk of. Stop by anytime you'd like to catch up.
Crime has slowed down since you started helping out. Yep. Something just came in. Scuffle over at the Dawn's Roost. Security on site handled it, but now one of them is saying the other guy stole his wedding ring. Problem is, he left without identifying the perp, so I need you to talk to Royce Elgin at the Dawn's Roost. See if you can fill in the gaps. Good. Report back here when the matter's resolved. Back to work.
Hello.
Keep your nose tight.
There is simply no parallel to the food you will find here. One taste, and I'm sure.
A most unfortunate incident, complicated by the fact that both parties were inebriated. While I wasn't privy to the entire argument, Hugo and Octavio had been dining here together for quite some time. So, it was surprising to see them at each other's throats. I assume that would be the slender gentleman, Hugo Fournier. He was the one who excused... I believe he lives in Athena Tower, or...
Enjoy the rest of your day.
Hi, how you doing?
Oh, I can't believe that Octavio. That liar, that manipulator, that... Thank you. He's a scoundrel and a fiend, and I was wrong to ever think otherwise. 5 years we were together, half a decade! And he threw it all away for that... He would say that, but as far as I'm concerned, it's my property. He gifted it to me when he proposed. It's not his to return. I don't care. I'm not giving it to you. I think my lawyer would... Well, I was going to pawn it off. But what if I don't get a good price? Fine. I may be extremely agitated, but I want...
How are things going?
You will be scanned as you enter the city. Please keep moving. Okay, no bounty.
Oh, what can I do for you? Ah, perfect. Excellent. I'm sure the victim will be pleased to know their property has been returned. You acquitted yourself well again. I dare say you might have a knack for police work. Here, take this. It's well deserved.
President Abeyo isn't the same as her predecessors.
United Colonies was forced to close another crime ring investigation against the Trade Authority. Though it is widely speculated that the Trade Authority is involved in a wide variety of smuggling and theft, it has been very difficult to prove. The latest investigation hinged on the depositions of 3 key eyewitnesses. But all 3 have recanted their testimony, leaving the investigation in shambles.
I'm sorry, I really can't afford to be distracted. Yes, concerned is an understatement. I work for the scientific division of MAST. Been studying this tree for quite some time, and it appears to be exhibiting some worrying signs. Are you familiar with this particular specimen? Do you understand its importance? Look, I have a lot of work to do here. If you're just going to gawk, I'd ask that you move on. If you can actually assist me, however, I would appreciate it. I don't normally solicit help from random passersby, but it seems an exception is necessary. Would you be willing to retrieve some additional data for me? Well, thank you. That's unexpected. There's a series of biosensors I've placed in various... They've been running for long enough that I think it's time to collect.
Hey, are you looking for eggs too? I've only found one so far, but I want to find more before anyone... Okay. Miss Seng over at UC Distribution bought the one I found, and she said she might buy more if I can...
Bulk items may require multiple levels of approval and can take up to several weeks for an official response. We apologize for any delay. Welcome to UC Distribution. Now, before you say a word, I am required to inform you that formal complaints cannot be filed until the customer feedback system is back online. I have been told it'll be up and running in 2 weeks, but also, if you're here about a corporate account, I've been assured that deliveries will be back on schedule soon. Who, Jordan? That kid's in here every other day with some random thing he found. Why? What is it? Oh, really? Well, you can have it back for what I paid for it. Pleasure doing business. I hope we have what you need. I hope we... You're always welcome back, if you don't mind a bit of a wait.
Seems like the Crimson Fleet is everywhere these days. Spreading like a virus through the southern cities. They like to set up shop in old facilities, places abandoned in the Colony War. That way, they can strike anywhere.
Kind of in the middle of something here. think I could live on coffee if I had to.
So after an hour of waiting...
The scars from the colony.
Your fragile body was not designed to take impacts like that.
Evening, sir.
I appreciate your assistance, but I still need all of those sensors. I don't mean to be pushy, but I really do need those sensors, and quickly.
So you do. Wonderful. I'll just take these. All right. We'll just upload the data. Give it a moment. And just another moment. It is working, isn't it? Ah, there it is. What a relief. Now, let's see. This is... Well, it's... Oh my.
It seems my concerns were valid all along.
Well, there's... The good news is that my suspicions were correct. There is something wrong with the tree. I will report my findings to MAST immediately with no small amount of... Yes, it does feel good to be right. Particularly when the bad news, as it were, is that in this particular case, the tree is now regularly emitting ultra-low frequency sound waves. This is something we've never observed before. Depending on how large these... I must consult with my colleagues in MAST at once.